Hey, Marianne, make me co-host.
Hey Dan, how's it going?
Marianne, good morning. I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
To hear you.
Yeah.
I'm confused though. Why do I see Judge Green? Isn't it Judge Martin's docket?
Yep, she's taking over today.
Oh, okay. That explains it.
just talking about the ticket.
Good morning, Mr. Hart. How are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Good.
Um,
I've got Daquan Baker, and we're just gonna be, I haven't received any discovery yet, so we need another PCC.
okay, sure. I can do that. I can adjourn it out to October 19th with Judge Oakley, and it will be live.
Actually, I'll be out of the country on the 19th. Can we get the following week?
October 26th with Judge Oakley, and it will be live
Okay, 10, 26, 22,
at
at 8:30?
At 9:40. Oh wait, he's lodged, isn't he? Yep. At 8.
No, he's out.
Oh,
he's
he's
out.
out. Okay. Then it will be at 9:45.
9:45. Now, will that be for the PCC or for the preliminary exam?
For the
'Cause I still-
PA.
Okay. Okay. All right, 10/26 at 9:45, live with Judge Oakley.
Correct.
Okay, do we need to go on the record?
Judge Green, you don't.
No, Mr. Hurt, you're all set.
Thanks, Judge, I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Have a good one, take care all.
You too.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks, Judge. Morning, Bryn.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, Sona.
Good morning, Marianne.
Hey, Bryn, there's somebody that's in your waiting room already.
Okay, I'm gonna have Jane's logging on. I forgot my laptop, so we're gonna be working off of hers today.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yep.
No, maybe I could just use my phone and go in the other room. I'm looking for sticky stickies.
Mr. Baker?
Yes,
Hi, good morning.
good morning.
Your attorney was here and your case has been adjourned because he needs more discovery. So it's been adjourned October 26th at 9:45.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Have a good day.
No,
You too.
wait,
Oh,
Mr.
wait, wait.
Baker, that's
Oh.
live. You have
That's
to be in
live,
Judge
yeah.
Oakley's courtroom on that. It's not by Zoom. It's gonna be in the courtroom.
Okay, and what courtroom is that exactly?
It's the 34th District Court in Romulus, in Judge Oakley's courtroom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
You too.
Or 26, guilty.
Good morning, Miss Brush.
Good morning.
Hi there. Mr. Loving is on screen. Do you need to have a breakout room with him? Do you need to talk to the prosecutor?
Yes, I would ask for a breakout room with Mr. Loving.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Jalen Carter.
Turn this slide up here, so it's a little more confidential.
Good morning, Mr. Duncan. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm well, thank you.
I've got 3 of them with you today.
Whoa, yeah, you do, don't you? Okay.
Yes, and they're all kind of staggered because I'm bringing everybody because the first one's going to be on Zoom. The second 2 will be at my office.
Okay, do you know what you're doing? Wait, I see.
Yes,
that you have
yes. On Reed, I'm going to schedule for an exam.
Okay,
And then my second one, I got Colette. I'm trying to get a misdemeanor on that. So I'm going to need a little more time.
okay.
And then on my third one, Macaulay, I'm going to schedule that for an exam.
Okay, I can give you an adjourned date on Colette if you want.
Yes, I would love that.
Okay.
Let me get my schedule up and ready.
Okay,
And what day are we looking? I have to send everything over to Gary Brejahan.
okay. I have October 19th, which is
No.
next week, or the
Let's-
26th.
Let's go, the 26th I got. 26 should work. What time, let me put that down. What time would that be, Marianne?
It's gonna be at 9:45. It's gonna be live with Judge Oakley.
Well, that's gonna cause me a little bit of problems. Can we do a little later? I've got a 9:30 Zoom.
Yeah, we can go, I can go all the way to 10:45.
Yeah, if we do 10:45, I'll just do my Zoom from my office and then come over there.
Okay, got it.
10:26 at 10:45. Okay, I got that one down.
Okay, and
How about
then,
Do you want to do some exam dates now too?
that's Judge Green, sets those.
Oh, now is my hearings with Judge Martindale, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Judge Green's doing the
I'm
document.
doing the docket though today,
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Duncan.
Hello,
So
Judge.
on your 2 exams, on People versus Darren Reed and People versus Jason McCauley, you have all your discovery on both cases?
Yes, I do believe I do, Judge. Thanks for
No,
asking.
I believe I do doesn't work. If you don't have discovery,
Well, I
they're
do.
adjourned.
I've got everything that I know that I should have.
Okay, I'm making sure, because we've had problems with people scheduling exams and then showing up at the exam and saying that they don't have discovery.
No, I don't have that issue, Judge. Thanks.
November the 2nd at 11:15 and 11:30.
Okay, there's something, and November 2nd, I'm in Frank Murphy at 9 a.m. So what time are those exams again?
11:15 and 11:30.
I should make it, I would hope.
Did you get that, Miss Bailey?
Judge, these two are mine.
Oh, never mind, never mind. It's not that date then. Sorry. Are both
Okay,
of
well,
them yours?
Yeah, they are both mine.
Then that's
Sonia,
not
how
the
you-
date. The date is actually November 22nd. Let me pull up, hang on just a second.
And that's an open day for me. That's a good day, so.
Okay, November 22nd at 10:30 and 10:45.
All right, got it. Thank you, Judge.
Hi.
Yep. What other cases do you have, Sona?
Baker, Loving.
Baker, we already adjourned.
Oh,
He needed discovery.
okay. Who's the counsel on that? That's what I don't know who it was.
Mark Hurt.
Mark Hard.
Hart, H-A-R-T.
Oh, okay.
Judge, am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Have a good morning.
You're welcome, you too. Ms. Mosisian, what, anything else?
Loving, which has not been set yet.
Yeah,
And then Attard and Justin Morgan.
okay, thanks.
There's also, I believe, a misdemeanor that was set today with the felony. I'm handling the misdemeanor, and so I will.
I saw, Heather told us that it
Perfect.
was accidentally set.
So I think it's because they do have he has a companion felony case, different victims. And there was a competency evaluation that was done, and I think they set both of them for review today.
Okay.
Mr. Reed? Can you hear me? Mr. Reed, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hi, good morning. Your attorney was just here and he set a live exam for November 22nd at 10:30.
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay, just wanted to let you know.
I was there, but I don't know, my ID or my Zoom, I don't know, was muted or something. So,
Oh, okay, so you're all set.
all right, I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
And then Mary Ann, can we handle Mr. Jenkins?
Is Mr. Jenkins here? Oh, yeah, there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. What are we gonna do with Jenkins?
He's gonna plead to count A, and then I'm gonna dismiss the other two.
Okay. Judge Green, did you hear that?
What's the A count, Miss Bailey?
Sport fishing, Your Honor.
They're all sport fishing.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Mr. Jenkins, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about September the 9th of this year, you ran into a DNR officer that you were in violation of state law on the undersized fish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, and Miss Bailey, okay, there's comments on the ticket. I know that there's a conservation fee that I have to assess, so it's already on the file. And then since that's the one that was the bluegill, no, he's pleading to the smallmouth bass one. The bluegill is the only one that has an extra fee attached to it, so that's not assessed. I'm sure you're not familiar with any of this. I'm working through making sure they don't bring it back to me and say you didn't assess some fee. So I think that the only thing that I have to assess on this count is the conservation fee, which is only 10, the extra fee is only $10. Go figure. I don't know how the states missed that. So it's $150 ticket. The state adds $145 plus the conservation fee. The total is $305. Can you pay that within the week? And I'll dismiss the other two cases.
No, ma'am, I would not be able to pay. I'm on set income.
All right, well, I'm gonna write on the file, pay within, Marion, do we have somebody from collections on here?
No, we don't.
Yeah, within the week, you gotta go on our website and ask for a payment plan.
Okay.
Okay, so, or come into the court, either way. Where do you live?
I live in
Yeah,
Detroit.
you can go on our website and type in your name and ask for a payment plan within the week, okay?
Okay.
Give them a
How much
day
that
or
is?
two to put the amounts in the system, and then go on the website and you can ask for a payment plan.
Okay, and the fine, how much was the fine again? I want to write that down. 3 something you said?
It's 305,
305, okay.
correct? Okay, yep, you're all set, thanks.
Okay, call within the week to get a separate payment plan. I got you, Your Honor.
Yep, you're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Wheel. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Hi, what case are you here for this morning?
There is a PCC for Johnny Goodman and the defense attorney is Miss Kathy Henry.
I'm sorry, I can't do two things at once. I'm sorry. Who are you representing?
I'm the APA on Johnny Goodman.
Okay, got it.
No problem. And then the defense attorney is Miss Henry.
Okay.
I thought we were on Judge Martin's docket though, but when I jumped in, I did notice Judge Brooks Green.
Yep, she's covering for
Gotcha.
Judge.
Okay.
Hey,
Making sure I
Marianne,
didn't.
will you
didn't
make
hit the wrong
Jane
button.
co-host?
Yes, I will.
And Mr. Holly, we'll do it as soon. What's the status of the Goodman case? Ms. Towell?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was talking and I was on mute. My
Oh,
apologies.
no worry. What's the status of the Goodman case?
I wanted to talk to Miss Henry. She provided us with competency reports, but they're old reports. I wanted to
Okay.
see what she wanted to do. So I'm sorry.
Okay,
Your
no
Honor.
worries. Yeah, she's not here yet, so,
Thank you.
all right.
Good morning, Ms. Quick.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. You're here for Shannon Johnson.
Yes, I am.
What are you gonna do with that today?
I think I'm going to set it for an exam, but I do still need some of the discovery. So
Okay, Judge Green?
I'm sorry.
I was.
I'm sorry, yeah, I wasn't listening. Which case are we talking about?
Shannon Johnson.
And what are we doing?
I need to request digital discovery, but ultimately we will be setting it for an exam.
Yeah, it's got to be an adjournment then, Ms. Quick. I don't set it unless you've got it. So.
Understood.
So we have 1, 2, 3 weeks. 1 week, 2 weeks is live, 3 weeks it's by Zoom.
2 weeks should be sufficient.
2 weeks is October the 26th with Judge Oakley, and that's live at what time, Marianne?
At 10 o'clock.
Who is the prosecutor on this? Because I had emailed APA Bailey and I didn't receive any response. So I want to make sure I'm reaching out to the right person.
Ms. Mosisian, this isn't yours, is it?
It is not.
We have Bailey, Miss Bailey on it, so it is hers.
Okay, I'll
And
follow
we'll
up.
let her know when she jumps back on, we'll let her know that it was adjourned.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Ms. Brush, are you ready with Mr. Loving?
I am ready. Yep.
People versus Roger Loving. What are we doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. We do not have any of the discovery yet, so I'm asking for that for both the paper and digital discovery if there is any. So I would ask to set this for another PCC date.
1, 2, 3 weeks. 1 and 2 is live. The third week is Zoom.
I will do one week, if as long as that it won't be an issue for the prosecution to get us the discovery by that time.
It won't be.
Okay, thank you.
1 week is October the 19th. Is that right?
Yes, Judge.
And what time?
9:45.
9:45, and that's live with Judge Oakley.
I apologize. I realized I have quite a busy day on the 19th at Frank Murphy. So could we set it for 2 weeks?
The 26th, what time, Marianne?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, and that's live with Judge Oakley.
I'm so sorry. I have a preliminary exam in 36th District, 3 weeks then. I really apologize. I'm open.
Yeah, I'm writing on the file and crossing them out. This is not, yeah. Okay, so then what's the next week, Marianne? It's with me.
November 2nd at 9:45.
November 2nd at 9:45, and that's by Zoom.
Okay, thank you so much. And if I could briefly address Mr. Loving's bond.
Go ahead.
So he is currently, he signed the paperwork to be released on Tether, but he still is waiting. He said it could take up 5 to 7 days for that, but I'd ask that Tether not be a condition of his release. Mr. Loving understands there's to be no contact with the complainant in this case. He's working at a construction company. He's not a flight risk, and he has plans to stay with his boss. He has the address written down somewhere. He doesn't have it with him right now, but he's already made those plans. And based on that, based on his ties.
Ms. Mosisian, is this your case?
Judge, it is. Can you tell me what the bond is? I thought this case was alcohol tether.
It's 10,000, 10% with the tether.
Is it a GPS tether or an alcohol tether?
It's a GPS tether.
So I think when I had issued this case, my request was for a alcohol tether. So I would be okay if if defense counsel is willing to switch to an alcohol tether rather than the GPS tether. I think that was my initial request in this case, given the state or.
That's that I understand. Comments, counsel?
So since I don't have anything to discover, I'm not sure what the facts of the case are, the allegations. But so I don't know whether an alcohol tether would be necessary. However, I defer to the court.
Well, I know nothing about it, so I know less than you do. So Ms. Movsesian, why was the request for the alcohol tether?
Yeah, so there has been actually ongoing issues of the defendant with alcoholism. He actually had been sober for quite a while and then had went and got alcohol. He went to the store, he bought a pint of vodka, he drank, I think, almost all of it. And then he started to assault or allegedly assault the complainant. And I guess he was going through alcohol withdrawals, which is why he went and bought the alcohol. So my conversation with the complainant yielded that information as to the fact that he has had significant alcohol problems, and his record indicates the same of prior incidents with, I believe it was driving while impaired, multiple driving while intoxicated, things like that. And so that is why I had initially requested the alcohol tether. And I generally don't do that unless it is a necessity given the facts of a case.
My worry for Mr. Loving is that he's already been waiting for a GPS tether, and so then it seems like if we switch to an alcohol tether, the process is going to start over again. I think he's been in custody since September 30th, and I guess I would just say that he's going to be staying with his boss. He's going to be staying with a positive influence in his life, with someone who cares about him, who cares. Who wants the best for him. So I don't think it's the alcohol tether is necessary.
Response, Ms. Movsesian.
Judge, I would rest on my arguments so far.
Well, what are they married or what's their status?
I believe that they have just been dating for a very long time. I think they have not been married, but have been together for, I think, 30 some years and have a child together. Judge, this is also he is a habitual fourth offender, and it's his third offense for domestic violence. So, I mean, I think it warrants some sort of tether. My preference would be the alcohol, just to make sure that that isn't a.
I'm going to amend it to an alcohol tether. That actually shouldn't uphold them at all. That should probably hopefully make it quicker. And then adjourn it to that date. Okay, Mr. Loving?
Yes.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Attorney Mercier here. I represent Mr. Shane Wells. I'm being called down to Judge. I'm in Frank Murphy right now up on the 8th floor. And I'm being called down to Judge Blunt, who's getting ready to start a jury.
What are we doing with Wells?
The prosecutor made a plea offer. I'm going to accept that. I have not received a plea form or anything at this time. If a plea form is required, it's going to be a plea to a.
It's not required.
A plea into a misdemeanor. We could hammer it out right now if you're available.
It is a misdemeanor, so.
Right, from assault battery to disorderly person.
Is Mr. Yep, there he is. Mr. Wells, you understand by pleading to disorderly that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about May the 25th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you were acting in a disorderly fashion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any comments to sentencing, Mr. Mercer?
I would defer to the court, Your Honor.
No Ms. Bailey, any comments?
This would be an isolated incident, Your Honor. My client's employed.
Okay. I'm not gonna put him on probation. It's $200 in fines and costs, and the state adds $145 for a total of $345. Can you pay that within 7 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set. Have a nice day. You're all set, Mr. Mercer. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Cash?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, this is Mary Ann, the clerk. You're here for, Shorey?
Correct.
What are we doing with that case?
I need to ask for an adjournment. I was just retained last night. So that was my request for today for at least 2 to 3 weeks so I can get discovery.
Okay, 2 weeks will be, live. 3 weeks will be Zoom with Judge Green.
Preferably then 3 weeks. That will be what, November 2nd?
November 2nd at 9:45.
Okay, that'll be preferred.
All right, you're all set then, Mr. Pat. Mr. Shore, I see you on here too. So you're gonna call back in onto my Zoom. You're in Judge Martin's today on November the 2nd at 9:45, okay?
9:45. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, Your Honor. It's my first time in your court.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Have a
Thank you.
great
I'll see you
day.
soon.
I'll see you in 3 weeks.
See you 3 weeks.
I'm so sorry. What date and time was that? I didn't.
November the 2nd.
Okay.
Your Honor and Madam Clerk, I have all 3 defendants at Jail Division 1, Eli hyphenated Dawson, Meredith, and Attard. Let us know what you need.
Okay, but Mary Ann, do you recall, wait a second, Miss Bailey, I think you were gone for a minute. When we did, when we adjourned, I think it was Mr. Duncan's case, which is Colette. You're muted. Did you get it?
She was here. She was
I
there.
was here.
She
Yes,
was
ma'am.
there. Oh, I thought there was one that we adjourned, maybe not. Okay. Which, on the jail division, what were the 3 names that they gave us?
Ely Dawson
Yeah,
and Meredith and Attard. And on Ely Dawson, Bryn needs to speak to you about bond.
well, who's the defense attorney on that?
I just have NDS. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
no, I know. We don't know who it is.
No, I don't know who it is.
Yeah, with the jail, since
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have a defense attorney on any of the 3 of them. And so do we want to hang out and wait till we get somebody that shows up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll wait till 9:30 because we've got this camera dedicated to you this morning.
Yep, no, I know. If they don't, then we'll adjourn it 1 week. I mean, if they can't, if the attorneys don't show up, there's not anything I can do.
Yes,
But
ma'am. Just let us know what
by
you need.
9:30, if they don't show up, then because they're all set at 8:30. Well, a turd isn't. A turd technically isn't set until 9:45.
Okay. Well, let us know what you need, ma'am.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But I'm conscious that you got 20 minutes and then you want to try to do something.
Well, we could stay until 10 because 10 o'clock is the issue because we got 11 courts. We only have 4.
Yep, not a problem, but I'll try to, hopefully we get you out before that.
Yep.
But I don't
I'll
want to
sit
put a
down.
defendant in front of the screen and then somebody else shows up. So let's wait and see who shows up for a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hey, Mary Ann, do we know why a turd was set at 9:45?
Judge, I can answer that.
Why?
So he was technically out last week and when we
Okay,
adjourned
that's
it.
fine.
Okay, and then.
That's fine.
Supposed to do for defense attorneys that aren't listed in PDK yet? Because they only want us to send discovery through PBK and evidence.com, but if they're not listed.
Jane, your victim is in room 10. Are you talking to me?
Nope, I'm talking to the prosecutor.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nope, you're good. Thank you.
Morning, Mr. Upshaw.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, fine, and thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Your client is here. Oh, do you need to speak with the prosecutor on this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is that Miss Bailey? I think it's Miss. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Gillis, okay?
Thank you.
I'm handling the felonies if it's a
Okay.
felony.
Okay.
No, it's a misdemeanor.
Then that's Jane.
Yep. Mr. Upshaw, she's with a victim right now, but I'm gonna put you in another waiting room for her.
Thank you.
Okay? Yep.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Noakes. Mr. Noakes, can you hear me? Hi, Mr. Noakes.
No.
Mr. Tuttles, good morning. Do you need to speak with the prosecutor?
Briefly, if I can, yes.
Okay. Hey, Bryn, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, do you see Jane? And I don't see her in a breakout room, and I just wanted to let her know that Mr. Upshaw's in room 11 for her.
She's in with Dan Batar.
Okay, thank you.
Madam Clerk, am I waiting for Jane as well?
Yes, I'll put you in a breakout room in a second.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Everybody all right? Okay.
Mr. Wells, you can join breakout room 12.
Okay, thank you.
Judge Green,
Yes.
Mr. Noakes is here for Shori and Eli Dawson, and he's requesting exams.
For Shori,
I thought that was Mr. Cash.
we already
Yeah.
adjourned Shori.
Yep.
Mr. Cash was retained on Shori. So you're not on Shori, so you can't be requesting an exam. Who's on it? Mr. Noakes?
Mr. Noakes, yeah. And
Yeah,
also-
Mr. Noakes, you're not on Shori anymore. Shori has a retained attorney. You have to unmute. Did you hear me, Mr. Noakes? Hello?
Your Honor, I can't hear you. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
We can hear you, but
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this out and then open it and see if I can then hear you.
okay. Did you say you thought he was on Eli Dawson too?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. All right, Mr. Noakes, is that better? Nope.
Hello, Your Honor, I can hear you now.
Okay, on Shuri, the defendant has a retained attorney on now.
Okay,
So-
thank you.
And then you're also on Eli Dawson.
Yes, I'd go ahead and set a preliminary exam date.
So you have
He's-
all your
he's a-
discovery?
I do not, but I'm
Then
certain
I'm
that the
not setting
prosecutor.
it for an exam without the discovery.
Okay, a PCC?
I'll adjourn the PCC 1, 2, 3 weeks. 1 and 2 weeks, it's live with Judge Oakley. 3 weeks, it's by Zoom with me.
Okay, well, 2 weeks I'll be in the middle of a trial, so I'd have to take it as. Can we adjourn it 1 week?
Yes, October the 19th, at what time, Mary Ann?
10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock, and that's live with Judge Oakley.
All right.
So
Thank
make
you.
sure your client knows that that's live.
Judge,
And that-
he's at jail.
Oh, yeah, then it'll be by
Yes.
Zoom.
And
Okay,
Your Honor,
You know what? We need the jail to get him on.
Your Honor, I'm gonna need to waive his appearance because I'm in
No,
Third
that's fine.
Circuit.
We'll let the
No,
jail know, but it's gonna be 8:30 next week, not 10,
Okay,
because he's in
okay.
at 8:30 with Judge Oakley. Miss Bailey, what did you want to say?
I need to address a concern.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, I spoke with a complaining witness this morning, and she informed me that the defendant's mother and a lot of his friends are having contact with her through her girlfriend, offering to pay for medical bills, laughing about the incident.
And so,
and-
Miss Bailey, if the defendant is in jail, what do you want me to do? I mean, I can direct him and Mr. Noakes to tell him to tell his family to stop. but it's not him unless there's an allegation that he's doing something specifically.
Your Honor, I'd have to look into that, but having third parties reach out is a
If he's
violation.
having, he is in jail.
I understand that. But I think it would at least
Mr. Noakes,
benefit
have a
like
conversation with your client that his family and friend are not helping him by reaching out.
Your
That
Honor.
needs to stop.
Your Honor, I will certainly have that conversation with him.
Okay?
So
All
we're
right.
back on the 19th at 8:30 for
Yeah,
PCC.
1 week on Zoom with Judge Oakley.
All right. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, have a good day.
Hey, Jane, did you get my message? There's Mr. Upshaw's in 11 and Mr. Tuttle's is in 12 breakout room.
Okay, yeah, you didn't put, I didn't see numbers, so I didn't know where to go.
Oh,
11 and 12, got it.
Thanks.
But I need to be on the record when Dan Batar comes in.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, Ms. Ribbiat.
Good morning.
Hi. Do you need to speak with the prosecutor?
I don't think so unless there's an objection.
Okay. Judge, Ms. Ribbiat is here for, is your client joining us?
I believe she should be, she is on. There she is.
What's the client's name?
Fane,
Oh, yeah,
the set aside.
I got it. I have the motion. Any comments from the prosecutor's office on Elena Fain?
Your Honor, one moment, please. Your Honor, the people will defer to whatever the state has recommended.
I'm gonna sign it.
Thank you,
So
Your
I'll put
Honor.
it in the file, application to set aside granted.
Thank you. Can, I just want to make sure that I get a copy of it once it's
Mary
completed.
Ann, you wanna chat Mary Ann, the email?
I sure can.
Mary Ann, then can you email it to her?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Batar, what case do you have?
Judge, I was just looking for Jane. I need to speak to her.
Oh, okay. She mentioned that she needed to go on the record when you were back, so I didn't know if you were ready on something.
No, I will be when Miss Danielle Johnson Cowling gets on.
Okay,
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Coots.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous.
You're here for David Miller.
Correct.
What are we doing with that one this morning?
He's going to plead to a misdemeanor
Okay, thanks.
and he's paid restitution.
is he on?
He's here in my office, Judge.
Okay, People versus David Miller.
Mr. Miller, come on into the office, please. You can have a seat there.
Thank you.
Judge, do you want me to turn the camera to Mr. Miller?
It's fine.
He's here in
You
my
can-
office.
And I can hear him. On People versus David Miller, what's the plea agreement, Miss Bailey?
Your Honor, the plea agreement is that the people will amend the charge or do an added count to, whichever is easier for Your Honor, of larceny 200 to 1,000, Your Honor, and dismiss the larceny 1,000 or more, but less than 20,000. 1 year probation, restitution in the amount of 1,500. No
My
new criminal.
understanding, did he already pay the restitution?
I
He
believe
did.
so, Your Honor. just, that was the agreed upon amount. If he's paid it, then he's paid
He
it.
must have paid it. He paid it to us.
He did.
But there's a bond on the file.
Perfect. No new criminal contacts, Your Honor, and then any other terms and conditions laid out by Your Honor.
That's a correct statement, Judge.
Yeah, do you understand, Mr. Miller, by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about July the 13th of this year, when you were in the city of Romulus, that you took property that didn't belong to you over the value of 200 but less than 1,000?
yes,
I'll put you on a non-reporting probation for a period of 12 months, assess the 1,500 in restitution, which is already on the file, and then $300 in fines and costs, plus the victim's fund fee and the state costs, for a total of $1,945. The 1,500 is already on the file, so you owe $445. Can you pay that within 7 days?
Judge, he's on a fixed income. Can he have like 30 to 60 days to pay
He's
that?
got to go on within the week after we do it. He's got to go on and ask for a collections agreement.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Good morning, Miss Sean. How are you?
Good morning.
Hi, I see that your client is here. What are we doing with Mr. Hugart today?
It's my understanding prosecution was looking into dismissing the matter because the complaining witness is deceased. I don't know if we've gotten anywhere with that, Miss Bailey.
No, I've heard nothing back from the medical examiner's office. I have followed up and haven't gotten the official confirmation or any confirmation.
Then I'm going to suggest we just set an exam and do it that way.
Well, I'm not inclined to set an exam and waste my time and do it that way.
And I appreciate that, Judge, but unless we can, you know, he does have a right to have a hearing within.
No, I understand that. Is he out?
He is, Judge.
Where
Will
did you
the
get
court
the
at least-
information that the complainant is deceased?
The client advised me as such, Judge, and so we put prosecution on notice 2 weeks ago. Would the court be willing to sign a court order for Ms. Bailey that they need to timely inform her, the medical examiner's office, if the complaining witness has, shall we just say, been through their facility?
Yes.
I mean, at some point, the rubber has to hit the road, so.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Any other suggestions, Miss Bailey?
Your Honor, I have none. I get the answer back and I get a received or at least something. And I've received nothing on this case. It's very unusual. I don't know if my contact is on vacation and didn't set up a I'm out of the office notification, but I haven't heard anything back, Your Honor.
Well, I'm gonna adjourn the PCC, either 1, 2, or 3 weeks. I'll sign that order. And then if you get something in the meantime, Miss Bailey, though, we can jump on and dismiss it. 1 and 2 weeks is live with Judge Oakley. 3 weeks is Zoom with me. Your preference, Miss Michon.
I think I'd ask for 2 weeks, Judge, just that someplace
That's
in
fine.
between.
October the 26th with Judge Oakley. Marianne, what time?
10:15.
10:15, and that's live.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Actually, Judge, I'm not gonna, if it's live, I would ask for the 3 weeks out on Zoom.
That's what I
because-
said. 1 and 2 weeks is Zoom, 3 weeks, 1 and 2 weeks is live, 3 weeks is Zoom.
3 weeks then, Judge.
So November the 2nd with me, what time, Marianne?
Same time, 10:15.
At 10:15 on November 2nd.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Yep.
it.
Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Upshaw?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, this is Mary Ann. Are you ready? What are we doing with your client?
Yes, we're just going to set a pretrial out.
We can do it 1 or 2 weeks. It's gonna be live, 3 weeks is Zoom.
I'll take the 3 weeks if it's Zoom.
It'll be at November 2nd at 10:15 with Judge Green.
Thank you very, November 2nd, 10:15. Judge Green. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Mr. Ibrahim, you can sign off.
This is, in, no.
You don't know who it is?
I mean, I'm in different.
Mr. Tuttles, are you ready on Tila Black?
Yes, I am.
People versus Tila Black, what are we doing?
Oh, Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment so I can secure discovery on Ms. Black.
1, 2, or 3 weeks, Mr. Tuttles.
Yes, I heard you say 3 weeks with November the 2nd. That would be on Zoom.
Correct.
Okay, I'll take that date.
10:30, Judge.
Can you tell me what the charge is on that? It says comm service on the thing.
Yeah, it's a telephone communication.
Oh, it's I know. Thing.
I'm trying to look up I'm trying to find the complaint in this and.
Misuse of telecommunication device. I know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So adjourned 3 weeks to November the 2nd at what time?
Is it possible, Your Honor, or do you have an afternoon docket?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
10:30 is the latest, Judge.
Okay, let's do 10:30.
10:30 on the 2nd. You're all set, Mr. Tuttles.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, ma'am.
Everyone
Yeah.
have a nice day.
This is Deputy Pravanchi. Matthew Attard and John Meredith just got pulled from me. They have cases at 36.
Okay, well, we'll have to adjourn those then.
Okay.
We'll just adjourn them. And then who did you say? Attard and
Matthew Attard and John Meredith both have 36 district court cases now. They just pulled
yeah, and we did
Eli Dawson.
Dawson without him, yes, because the attorney had to go. So we're all set then. You can log off.
Okay, so Dawson, did he get adjourned?
Dawson was adjourned. Hang on 1 second and I'll tell you.
Adjourn to
Next week at 8:30, October the 19th at 8:30.
Perfect. He's just
We'll
waiting.
probably adjourn the other two to next week at 8:30 also.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a
You're
blessed
welcome.
day.
Have a great day.
We're gonna get out early.
Mr. Burnett on Joey Frame.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, I was in your waiting room. I didn't realize it was a different one.
No, you're good. Is your client on?
I gave him the Zoom because he was in the other room with me, so he should be signing on.
Yeah, our sobriety court team has not found him to be a candidate.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know where that puts you.
Is he just
Pardon?
ineligible for some reason, or
He's ineligible, correct.
was there, okay. I don't know what the prosecutor is gonna want to do on that. I mean, that was part of the plea agreement. that
I
they-
understand that. I
that's
understand
what they
that.
wanted, not me, you know.
Right, no, I understand that. Miss Gillis, are you on that? Or no, it's the felony, so it's Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey?
But I can just tell you, Judge, if they can't get in sobriety court, we won't do the deal.
Yeah, if you, I mean, the only other thing I can tell you, Mr. Barnett, if you got someplace else, I mean, your client kind of lives in Romulus, but he can get into a sobriety court in Taylor or someplace else. If they'll take him, we won't take him.
Okay. Was there a reason for his
You're
ineligibility?
gonna test my memory. Hang on.
That's sorry. I just want to make sure that.
Sir, what are you here for?
Excuse me, me?
Yeah, what are you here for? They just put me in a waiting.
Charles Barnett, domestic violence.
Are you the defendant?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why they, okay, just hang tight for your attorney.
Okay.
Mr. Barnett, have you spoken to your attorney already this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Davis.
Good morning,
What are we doing with Mr. Sadler this morning?
Mr. Sadler.
Yep.
I want to request discovery and set another PCC.
Sure, I can adjourn that. 1 or 2 weeks would be live, 3 weeks would be Zoom.
3 weeks would be Zoom. Okay, 3 weeks.
November 2nd at 10:30 with Judge.
Who is this on?
Sadler. November 2nd, 10:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the prosecutor on?
Which case was that, Mary Ann?
Ryan Sadler.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
November 2nd at 10:30. Thanks.
Okay, you're gonna, prosecutor, you're gonna send the discovery?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Judge, we're ready on Charles Barnett and Danielle Johnson Cowling.
Sorry, Dan, will you repeat that? On which ones?
Charles Barnett and Danielle Johnson Cowling.
Barnett, People versus Charles Barnett.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Barnett, Your Honor. This is my first time speaking with him. I need to get discovery from the prosecutor. Ms. Gillis said she would send it when she could. We need a pretrial at a later date.
I have 1, 2, or 3 weeks.
You know, why don't we set it for?
Hang on just a second. Hang on.
Yes.
Dan, what time was that Barnett case?
It's 9:45 on the docket, Jane.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Batar, I'm sorry, you wanted to set it for a final pretrial?
Yes, Judge, where the complainant must appear. Why don't we do November 16th? I have the state docket that day.
Okay, that is with
Judge Martin.
Judge Martin, November 16th, Mary Ann, it's probably any time. There isn't anything.
Right.
So you want to do 9 a.m.?
Sure.
Victim to appear. Okay, you're all set. It'll be by Zoom with Judge Martin, Mr. Barnett on November the 16th at 9 a.m.
Okay, yes, thank you.
And then did you get that, Ms. Gillis?
Yes, thank you.
And then on Danielle Johnson Cowling.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Danielle Johnson Cowling, Your Honor. Today's a final pretrial. The complainant has appeared, but that wasn't the reason we set her for a final pretrial. I think she appeared at all prior hearings. This is the third time this case has been up, and I still have not received the body cam footage from the prosecutor's office.
Ms. Gillis?
It's the first time I've appeared on this and I wasn't aware of that, so fall on the sword. Can't figure out why that happened. I'd ask for an adjournment. I can call Gibbs. As soon as I get off my phone, I have all the phone numbers. And try and get that uploaded, but
Judge, we went through this a couple of times before. I'm asking the court to consider a dismissal without prejudice. They get their ducks in a row, they can always refile.
I'd ask for an adjournment.
But I adjourned it to this day with that note on the file, Ms. Gillis. I'm going to dismiss it. You can refile.
Okay. Thank you.
Ms. Johnson Cowling, you're all set.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, and on People versus Joey Frame, I talked to counsel, I talked to my probation department. Your client denies that he has a problem and said he only wants sobriety court to get out of his felony. That doesn't check our boxes. So
Well,
he's
I
been
mean,
denied.
if I speak to him and get him to understand what he's looking at, would that change things or?
It doesn't change things when he tells her that he doesn't have a problem.
Okay. All right. Well, can we adjourn the matter then? I can investigate other sobriety courts to see if they would accept them.
Yep, no, that's fine. 1,
So you
2,
said-
or 3 weeks.
Probably 3 weeks because that's,
I know. November the 2nd, Mary Ann, what time?
At 10:15.
10:15. And
You
that's,
said-
that's with me on Zoom.
You said
There's
Taylor
lots of-
sobriety court. Do you know any other local ones that
Oh,
you guys
Counselor,
work
I'm just gonna
with?
tell you, almost every city has one. Redford's starting theirs back up.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
everybody has
Livonia,
one.
Almost every single district court has one. But
Yeah,
you might
and-
want to coach him before he has an interview.
Yes, I will. And the court would be acceptable to transferring probation then.
Oh, if they'll take it, we'll transfer it. Yep.
Okay, November.
You have to tell them that they would be a transfer. Yes.
Understood. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. You're all set.
Thank you.
Judge or Madam Clerk, I do see defense counsel on Johnny Goodman.
Yes, we are
People
ready.
versus Johnny Goodman. What are we doing with that?
Your Honor, Mr. Goodwin, I believe the prosecutor has made an offer of assault and battery, and we'd like to take advantage of that, and we'd like to do it under a NOLO plea for the lack of memory.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that. It looks like I have 2 files. There's a CSC 4.
That would
And
be,
the police officer assault and domestic. So what do we, Miss Towil?
on the CSC, Your Honor, I was gonna take the plea on that. I did not realize that there was another case. I can check with Miss Movasisian to see what's going on with that unless the court wants to package everything together.
I would prefer that. And maybe a
Yeah,
dismissal on that.
did we lose Miss Mosesian?
We may have, Your Honor.
No,
Oh,
Judge,
no,
I'm
there she is.
here.
Okay, do you know anything about the Johnny Goodman case?
I do not know. So I can look into
Well,
it.
and you know why? Because
I don't-
it's the felony is the police officer resisting and obstructing. There's a count of domestic on it also, but it's a misdemeanor.
And so I was hoping that we can get that probably dismissed.
Can we get one brief adjournment, Your Honor?
Yep.
So we can figure that out.
1,
I'm
2,
sorry.
or 3 weeks.
I'll leave it to Ms. Henry's schedule.
It doesn't
and a little
matter.
more open.
1 and 2 weeks are live, 3 weeks is by Zoom.
No, it has to be by Zoom.
Judge, you're on November 9th now. You're booked on 11/12 now.
You mean on 11/2?
11, yep.
All right, adjourn it to November the 9th.
At
At
9.
what time, Mary Ann?
At 9.
At 9 a.m.
Judge,
I do have a 10:15 hearing, so I just want to make everybody mindful.
Yeah, if we do it right at 9, if you're on at 9, we'll do it at 9.
Okay, I will.
Judge, are you able to tell me what the relationship is on the DV case? Because I don't know if it's I don't know if it falls under my
It
cases.
says, hang on. A former resident
Yeah, so-
of his household.
Okay. We'll figure it out. I think that might be
Okay,
a General Warren's case, but
all right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Okay. All right, I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I need to talk to my client.
Mary Ann can put you in a breakout.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Somebody will call me, right? Yeah. Miss Monahan.
Miss Dennis, can you hear me? Mr. Gazicki?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, we're gonna request an exam on that.
Well, they were in front of us, the jail was in front of us, and your client had to be in front of another court at the same, they were waiting. So
We had to adjourn it 1 week, Mr. Gazicki.
We're gonna adjourn this 1 week?
We
Okay,
had to, we didn't, the jail needed to, so we're gonna adjourn it 1 week, but we're gonna adjourn it to, I'm sorry, Mr. Attard. Yeah, adjourn it to 8:30.
8:30, okay,
Yep, 8:30 on, and it's by Zoom because he's in custody.
right, and which
So
cut?
1 week, 8:30 in front of Judge Oakley next week.
Okay, have a good day, Judge.
All right, you too.
Judge, may I ask a question on this case?
Yep.
So I don't know because I would like for either to be heard on bond. I know he's not here. So is for you, would you be able to request the pretrial services to take a look at his bond?
I'll make a note. They won't do it by next week,
Okay.
but I'll make a note.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Miss Lewis?
Yes.
Hi, that case was dismissed. Have you spoken?
They may have to put her in with the prosecutor, with Miss Gillis. That's the case that they didn't give them the discovery.
Okay. Can you join breakout room 11, Miss Lewis? Jane, that's where I put you also.
Person talk to that lady, yes, you is.
Miss Black?
Yes.
Your case has been adjourned until November 2nd at 10:30 on Zoom with Judge Green.
Okay. You said November 2nd?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I couldn't find her in the breakout room.
I'm sorry?
I couldn't find that victim in the breakout room.
I just need that pump to make that thing work. I got the money and.
Jane, she's in breakout room 11.
Oh, I went to 10. I thought that's where she was. Okay.
Thanks. Miss Kirkland?
How do you negotiate when,
Good morning. How are you?
Miss Kirkland? Mr. Mijas, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here with Mr. McLaughlin.
Okay. What time was he scheduled for? Oh, I see, 10 o'clock. What are we doing? Oh, it's a review. Hold on one second, please.
It's a couple things.
Okay, do you need to speak with the attorney or with the prosecutor?
Well, he did the examination with the forensic center. We don't have a problem with their conclusions. They say that he's competent. And then I know we have a PCC and a pretrial scheduled in the two underlying cases. So.
Okay, I'll let Judge Green, are you there?
Yes, did you want to talk to the prosecutor on the pretrial or?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm always good with talking with Ms.
I don't
Gill.
know, Miss,
Like her.
Mosissian, are you on that one? It's a domestic. Or is that Brent, or is that Gillis?
Is it Martin McLaughlin?
Yes.
I have the felony file. If he has
There-
misdemeanors,
He does have a misdemeanor.
larceny, that would be Jane, but and the domestic is the only one that I'm not sure about. But the larceny and the ag stalking are me/Jane.
And we're gonna send a notice, Marianne, I'm making a notation. There's also a Huron Township case of a larceny. That's a local. That's a Huron. We'll send a notice on that
Oh,
one.
okay.
And then the domestic with the interfering crime report is a misdemeanor. That's Jane. And then the stalking
Judge,
is
that
the
one's mine.
felony.
That domestic violence one is mine. That's
It is
what-
yours. Okay,
Yeah,
on
that's what I was
McLaughlin.
thinking this morning.
And then I have the stalking felony.
Right. So, Mr. Minas, what are we doing with the felony?
We're gonna hold a preliminary
Do you
examination.
have all your discovery?
Yes.
And on the misdemeanor, did you want to talk to Ms. Mosissian?
Judge, are we able to set that on my misdemeanor docket day as a final pretrial?
Oh, yes, we can.
Okay.
Let's adjourn that to, I have either October 25th in front of Judge Oakley live or November 15th in front of Judge Martin by Zoom.
Hey, say those dates again. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
October 25th in front of Judge Oakley live or November 15th in front of Judge Martin by Zoom.
November 15th. As much as I want to get this done like yesterday, I may be in Lansing for a trial in person, so I cannot do the 25th. So November 15th, you said?
Yeah, what time, Mary Ann? Oh, I guess they haven't, that's 9 AM.
And can I ask, so this was set before for a competency evaluation?
Then we got the competency back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, usually they send me a copy. I did not receive it. That's
Don't
fine.
know, it's in the file though. All right, so we'll set that. And then, for the exam, I can give you, I can set the exam on November 2nd at 11:15.
You said November 2nd?
At 11:15 live.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, for the pretrial on misdemeanor, that's on the 15th by Zoom?
Correct.
Okay, I'm sorry, let me put that out. I'm trying to do this on the fly, so. Trial, Zoom. I'm horrible at organizing myself, so I don't want to get yelled at by people here in the office when I mess up. Okay. And you said November 2nd?
Yes.
I can do that date, Your Honor, absolutely.
And that's live on the 2nd at 11:15.
And that's in front of whom?
In front of me.
Okay. Sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
We will. And Your Honor, you
And your
mentioned,
client will get a notice in the mail on the Huron date, because I don't have a Huron date right
yeah, I
now.
was gonna ask about the Huron. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So make sure you ask on the 2nd if she hasn't gotten a date yet. All
We
right.
will. We will for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Take
Ms.
care.
Kirkland, is there any way you can look up and tell me who's assigned to Nicole Bartolo? Ms. Kirkland, can you hear me? We're trying to get it figured out, Ms. Bartolo.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get, I think it's probably assigned to NDS. Ms. Kirkland, can you hear me? As soon as she answers, we'll get it figured out.
Okay, thank you.
I hope. anything else ready?
No, Judge.
Judge, this is Dan Bitar. I don't see anything on the docket left for me. Do you want me to stick around for a little while?
No, if I need you, I'll text you.
All right, take care. Bye, Mary Ann.
Thanks. Bye.
See you, Dan.
Mom.
Miss Brush.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
I'm gonna send you a chat. Miss Motto is, cannot connect, and I'm gonna send you a chat with her phone number on it, and maybe you could call her and get her on speaker.
Okay.
And then
That
another
sounds good.
request is there any way that you can find out who is representing, Bartolo, Bartolo?
Yes, I can try to find that out.
All right, thanks, and I'm gonna send you that chat right now.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Actually, maybe you don't even need to call her, because I should say, what are you gonna do with Miss Motto?
I'm not sure. I don't know if there's digital discovery. We have paper discovery. So I don't know if we still need to, if I still need to receive the body camera footage, if it exists.
Miss Bailey, are you there? Hi, Miss Bailey. Miss Brush is here for Motto, and she has a question for you.
Hey, Bren, I received the paper discovery. I just haven't received the digital discovery yet. I don't know if there is any digital discovery, but I would imagine there would be. You're muted.
You're muted. Judge, Miss Kirkland needs an exam for Scully.
Yeah, Miss Kirkland, did you ask her about Bartolo?
I'm sorry.
I asked Miss Brush about that, and she's checking that out for us.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
On People versus Gregory Scully. Ms. Kirkland, you're asking for an exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have all your discovery?
Yes.
November 2nd at 11:30.
Okay, 1 second. That works. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I
All right,
also have, oh, sorry.
thank you. All right, thank you.
And that's live, Mr. Scully, so you'll be in my courtroom on the 2nd.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I also have an exam scheduled today at 11. I did try to call your courtroom yesterday, but I was going to request an adjournment. We've submitted a letter to sobriety court for a misdemeanor, and that has to be done in a district court, and I'm awaiting a response. I didn't want to get it over to the circuit court and lose that opportunity, so I was wondering if I could get an adjournment on Ibrahim Miles.
That's my case, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if he qualifies with our, I mean, no one, what annoys me about this is the fact that we're sitting here after exam and I've had this case, I scheduled it, it's my sobriety court and no one ever raised it with me. And I don't care what Mr. Bresnahan, I don't care what the prosecutor's office says, if it's not approved by us, he's not in.
Okay, Your
Do
Honor,
you
and
understand what I'm saying? And no, because and I talked to NDS about this multiple times about setting exams, and then at the last minute, for whatever reasons, saying, I don't have the discovery, or I need this, or not, I need that. But go ahead and explain to me why you wait until the 11th hour to decide that he's a candidate or wants to be a candidate for sobriety court.
I understand, Your Honor, and that is completely on me. I do apologize. This is my first experience with sobriety court, and I was not aware that in order to request a misdemeanor, you had to do that in the district court. I just found that out, and I submitted a letter the day that I found out. And I did try to call your court that day as well, and I haven't been able to get through. So it is completely on me. I just did not know that this was something that has to be done in the district court. It was something I had planned to do after the exam stage, and not just for sobriety court, for a misdemeanor, as well as sobriety court.
Ms. Gillis, comments?
You know,
Do you know if he even qualifies for your office? I have no idea whether he qualifies with my people, but for your office, does he even qualify?
I think he was. He doesn't have any, it looks like, I'm trying to see his driving record right now. He had any major crash. Is this a truth? She'll know better than he will know better. Is this a true third?
Yes, this is a true third to my understanding. He does not have anything else on his record either.
Okay.
How much time, if I adjourn it or put it back to a PCC, which is what I'm gonna do, what do I, how much time do they need, Jane?
He needs 3 weeks, at least.
Well, then I'll go out to my docket. What's the November 9th date? Mary Ann, November 9th at what time?
9 o'clock.
But if you get a letter before that, Ms. Kirkland, you need to get a hold of us because my probation department needs to interview him, because just because the prosecutor's office says yes, doesn't mean we will.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I do have a question for clarification. So I submitted a deviation letter to Mr. Gary Bresnahan. Is there someone else that I should submit that letter to, or what exactly is the process?
Once the prosecutor's office, if they approve it, then your client will be interviewed by my probation department on whether we think he's a candidate.
Okay.
Yeah. Most people I tell to start getting in contact with either this sobriety court or any others, because it will go real fast.
Well, except that I'm not gonna have, Shannon's swamped. I'm not gonna have her interview somebody that hasn't been approved. We've done that before too. And we're shorthanded, and that's a spinning of wheels I'm not doing.
Okay.
She can do it quick. If I tell her to do it, she'll do it within 2 weeks. We just had somebody today that we denied, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And Ms. do it the first PCC, because this, I I've got officers I pulled off the road to hold this exam today. So,
Yeah, so you need to get a hold of them right away, Ms. Gillis, but now Ms. Kirkland knows.
okay.
Thank you. And is there someone else that I should send my letter to other than Mr. Bresnahan? Because it sounds like he's not the only one I should be in communication with.
Only person that can do this.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set. Anything else ready?
I was just chatting with Miss Brush. She needs an adjournment on motto. I was just asking her which date.
Yes, we're asking to adjourn because we don't have digital discovery yet. And I would request the November 9th date.
9:15.
That sounds great. Thank you. And I do have Cherie Motto on speakerphone right now, as she couldn't sign on to Zoom.
Yep, November the 9th at 9:15. You're all set. That's Zoom with me.
Thank you.
You're
Sounds
welcome.
Miss Brush, were you able to find out who, if anyone's representing Bartola?
I looked up that name in two of our systems and nothing's showing up.
Did you ask Heather about it?
Yeah, I did.
And what did she say?
She just suggested asking an NDS attorney. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't see that name. So I don't know if she was assigned to NDS.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna call Heather right now.
Hi, this is APA Bryn Bailey, calling again for Mr. Ronald Benar.
Ms. Bartolo, we're trying to figure out your attorney situation. I'm gonna adjourn you 1 week to Judge Oakley's. You're gonna have to appear live in the court 1 week from today.
Can I, can we do a Zoom or something? Because I might have my kids to take to school and all that.
Okay. You have to, hang on just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Live means you have to go inside.
No, I'm going to see if I can do Zoom. She's online. She can hear us right now. I asked her if we could do Zoom because I gotta take the kids to school.
Ms. Bartolo, we're trying to figure out your attorney situation. I talked to Judge Oakley and he said that you could appear by Zoom next week. So we're gonna adjourn the PCC 1 week to Judge Oakley. Marianne, October the 19th at what time?
10:15.
At 10:15. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. And then, Marianne, will you give that time to Heather because she's trying to figure out the attorney situation?
You bet.
Mr. Daniels? Mr. Daniels, are you on a new payment plan for the money that you owe us?
I was.
I mean, recently.
No, I was on a payment plan. I was completing everything, but I just ended up getting out of jail on the 26th. I was in downtown from the 15th of August to the 26th of September.
You know what? I'll give you credit for time served and close this file out. Okay?
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Adams?
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Adams, have you been in touch with your attorney?
Yes.
Does he know that he's supposed to be here at 9 o'clock?
Yes, I just spoke with him. I think he's checking in and out shortly.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Marianne, do we still have misdemeanors left?
3, but they're.
Yeah, I think let me see what we have. You know what? I don't know. You know what? I don't know, Jane. Let me look. No.
I'm sorry, you want all of them?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
don't- no, I think we're good.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom off so I can prepare for all these exams.
Okay.
Thanks.
Jane, good morning. This is Attorney Jordan. I'm just setting one for an exam, just to let you know.
Okay, that's Bryn. I do misdemeanors in the traffic over here, so that's Bryn Bailey. She'll get
Actually,
with.
that's my case.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Thank you.
So did we get the evaluation back?
We got it back. It went to circuit court. He was found to be competent. So
Okay.
there's no issue there.
Okay, and just so I hope you remember, when we had this case up in person, I believe we had agreed that the complainant could appear by Zoom for the next exam because she was going to be in a different state.
I'm sorry, Madam Prosecutor. You faded out for a second.
So did you, actually. I think you're frozen. Mr. Jordan, you are frozen.
Good morning. How are you today?
Hi, Mr. Cripps. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What are we doing with your client this morning?
On Douglas Adams, he and I talked about wanting to waive the exam.
Okay, I'll let the judge know.
Thank you. I think it's set for probable cause today.
It is, Mr. Cripps. Do you have him with you?
No.
Okay, so we need to wait for him then.
He's
Although,
here. He's here.
oh, where is he? Oh, I gotcha. I see you, Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams, you understand by waiving the exam that you're giving up your right to have testimony taken, whereby the prosecution would have to prove probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause to believe that you were involved in the commission of that crime?
Yes.
The defendant and his attorney having waived the exam, I'll bind the defendant over. The arraignment on the information will take place 2 weeks from today on October the 26th at 9 a.m. and I'll continue the bond. Anything else, Mr. Cripps?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Your attorney will explain what you have to do next, Mr. Adams.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too, Your Honor.
Mr. Jordan?
Yes, I am back. I apologize. I was having some Wi-Fi problems, so I changed locations.
That's okay. Do you need to continue speaking with the prosecutor?
Yes, please.
Okay. So now, do you want to go in a breakout room, or can you do it right here?
We can do it right here. I just wanted to confirm. So last time we were here, I believe it was in front of Judge Oakley back in March. And we had come to an agreement on the record that when this was going to be reset, it would be done by Zoom for the complainant to appear because she was moving out of state. And so I just wanted the court to be aware of that when setting this new exam date.
And I was not aware of that. When I say not aware of that, I should not say that. I do not recall that, but if Madam Prosecutor says that that is what occurred and it was placed on the record, then I accept her word. Based on that, I think we still want to set it for an exam, but may I have a moment with my client, Your Honor? I don't know if that changes his position.
I can put the two of you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Welcome. Mr. Morgan, do you see the invitation to join the breakout room?
Join breakout room, just click that.
Yes, please.
All right.
Sona,
Yes.
so what happened with McLaughlin? Because I saw Mijas appeared.
So yeah, there was someone else for him. They set mine for, so he had a felony and a misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was scheduled for the misdemeanor pretrial date of November 15th at 9 a.m. for final pretrial.
So, but Mr. McLaughlin never showed. Or was he with Mijas?
Honestly, I missed the beginning of that. I just then saw that they were talking about this case. So I was not aware that the defendant never appeared.
Oh, okay.
And actually, do I need a copy of that competency evaluation? I never got one. Is that something you're able to email it to me?
I cannot email it to you, but let me see. I think it was because it wasn't ordered on your case.
Oh, okay.
Your case was just following along.
That's what it was. Yeah. We had the other one. And that's probably why the same with this Justin Morgan one, I never got it, but I think that was a request out of the Third Circuit. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
We are back, by the way, Your Honor, and Madam Prosecutor.
So what are we doing with Justin Morgan?
Mr. Morgan, and thank you for the court's indulgence. He has been apprised of his right to have a preliminary examination and would like to waive his right to have that exam, Your Honor.
Do you understand, Mr. Morgan, by waiving the exam that you're giving up your right to have testimony taken whereby the prosecution would have to prove probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause to believe that you were involved in the commission of that crime, that by agreeing to the waiver by Zoom that you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
The defendant and his attorney having consented to a waiver by Zoom, I'll bind the defendant over. The arraignment on the information will take place 2 weeks from today, October the 26th at 9 a.m. And I'll continue the bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. I believe that's all for me, Judge.
Okay.
Take care.
You too. Marianne, you can stop the live stream.
Okay.